You on that 2K getting your own play up, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep. That boy like an 80 something now.
He look like he do shit. Getting
Hmm?
DCs up, huh?
Yeah. I waited on clothes and shit and went did all my get my shit up.
Dropped a couple beanos on it.
I mean, when I bought the game, they gave me 100,000.
Mm.
So I got it up to like 75 with that, and I just been playing for the rest.
So back to this fashion show that is the NBA.
Man, whatever. That shit don't get no thought from my day.
The mindset on the person is different in these days. Niggas doing this scream about, man, niggas need to grind from where they at and win the championship with the team they got. Man, nigga trying to win. Nigga know in 30 years, niggas ain't gonna give a fuck on how you won a championship. Niggas is gonna say you got X amount of rings.
Yep. That's why I don't. Why they worry about who go where and what they go to. I mean, what they, the respect they give for doing what they do. Fuck that. It's all about how them niggas feel. Shit. Them niggas do it somewhat for the money. Some of them do it all for the money. They got niggas who be in the league don't give a fuck about winning the ring. Them bitches just say, man, I just want to get the money and get them contracts. They might not say it out loud, but that's what shit. Other than me, let bitch give me $100 million contract, but I'm good. Talk about no ring.
Them niggas be 3 years, 100 million. Nigga like, damn.
Mm-hmm. Right.
My game with P Gotti on.
You playing it right now?
Man, that boy Dino beat the shit out of the Cardinals.
See that nigga that won't play me. I would beat that nigga. He gonna beat niggas who throw the ball. If you throw the ball, you're not gonna really beat him. Cause you playing into his shit. His shit just be set up perfect for passing. So you gotta catch him. Like I get him because I run the ball so much, and he sometimes a guess run, and I catch him like that. I be knowing when he gets run. I don't know how I know, but I could tell when he gets and run. But I run the ball on him. He can't stop the run.
Everyone in the right spot. Everyone in sync. Everyone hitting the perfect note.
Can't stop the run. You gotta religiously run that bitch though. You gotta might have a couple of drives where you run that bitch until 4th down, nigga, and just punt or something. But he gotta know nigga committed. But if you pass on him, he gonna fuck you up. His whatever he do to switch players, his shit is top tier, nigga, cause he always on the right nigga. Every time to pick that bitch up, man, what? His shit go straight to the right nigga every time. So if you throw that bitch anywhere, you gotta catch him slipping. You gotta just really beat him. That's what I was doing this fucking man. I just be beating that nigga. I hit that nigga. See, he get up close when I play on the Eagles. He get up close and he press. Man, fucking Watkins get off that shit. It's over with.
That's what just happened to that nigga.
I missed that shit, nigga. I missed Watkins, nigga. On the game winning touchdown. So I missed the wide open, son. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong fucking button.
That nigga bumped Waddle and Hill with one safety over the top.
He ain't keeping up with both of them.
Yeah. Nigga smoked the fuck out Marcus Peters.
Probably like about 20 yards. He definitely ain't keeping up one-on-one. I don't give a fuck what his press is.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take
about to be 14, man.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Mostert.
Not my fault. That was my fault. Fuck.
They get him down at the 3.
No, I ain't get in the end zone. Well, I ain't about to throw the ball, so I'm at the 3.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps.
Not letting me in there.
I love it. You're exactly right.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere.
Even if it's just 10 nothing, I'll be fucking with if I don't get nothing out of this.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And now the Raven
defense is going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll run with Mostert. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll
fucking right you go for it.
Situation here on 4th of the yard.
Boy, you up 7-0.
Can hold him to a field goal here. What a win
No, but I
that would be.
Not
just
just
make
a
it a
win on the
game.
possession, but
Well, go ahead,
psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So Golden Field
In the regular season game, I probably would have went for that shit.
they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice
Nigga about to say, man, who watching my game? You.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down lead. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Hey, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's
You gotta
backfield,
check that,
not
nigga.
necessarily just
Damn.
playing at the line of scrimmage.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd.
Oh shit! I was going to fix it.
Complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Oh, so you're nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He tries to force it in, and it's
I don't know what he just did.
picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now
That was crazy.
Thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game.
Come on, Hill. Fuck. I'll make a 2 of them throw up this third enough, though.
Grabs the rest of the ball game. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my
Good for
scouting
the long as that
DBs tells me that
end
they
zone.
love to take matters in their own hands. They want
Like the
man
beans?
coverage,
Stop for that
not
bitch.
Bitches do smell good as
There's
fuck.
coverage there.
I think my
Force
stomach
the
was just
completion.
upset that big.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert.
Fuck, that was a
Across
bad run.
midfield he goes into Raven territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with
try
these
to block them
receivers
niggas
if
and
we're
throw that
man
shit
coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion.
You blitz
That'll
this
allow
time,
him to
bitch.
get
I'm gonna show
bolder
you.
with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Oh,
And it's going to be
Tua
batted
bad
down.
throwing
We'll
that,
go
man.
the other way with a football. The Dolphins can't convert.
Tua make a nigga hate him
down.
sometimes.
And the Ravens are
Yeah.
going to get
Sometimes
the
he be
football
balling.
back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there forcing a completion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Jackson.
what the fuck?
He's got his man. It's Andrews. Now he's going to get this all
Fuck
the
you,
way
let a
down
nigga beat
inside
you
the
with bullshit just
35.
now.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins
No fly zone, huh, nigga?
they take over at the 45-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him.
That lineman was pretty quick as Swift. He got out there.
Anyone can shake this off and right the ship. It's him.
I agree because
I gotta score right now.
You definitely do. It should be 21-0.
Oh, Jesus. Come on. Fuck, man. Nice fucking. God damn it. That shit was lame. Fuck. I hate when I do shit like this, man.
Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for
I hate when I do shit like that, man. You're a fucking bitch, too.
play to get him right. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a
Fucking
live ball.
boot, nigga.
But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. Feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing
I just blocked that nigga extra point, though.
We don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
I know that shit blowed him. He probably was in his mind like, probably about to be 7. Block that bitch. That felt good.
That might be
First
big
down
in the game.
Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling.
Hand off the turbo, nigga. He fast already. Said if you'd have ran regular, it ran to the inside, then out to the right, you'd have been gone. The blocks are set up. You had the turbo on just now.
From the 31.
All right.
Once again, it's Mostert. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now you hit the turbos, nigga. You saw that shit set up so easy, like them niggas was all blocked. Don't touch that turbo till you get past the line of scrimmage, son. Tell you. That shit work wonders with them open ass runs, nigga. That shit wide the fuck up.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Justin Matabike firing across the line there and planning him for a loss.
Okay. Gotcha.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. But not much on that run, Charles.
No,
that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing his Tagovailoa on.
Oh, shit. Fuck, I seen that shit in the shooter. Fuck, man, I'm giving this nigga a chance.
And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller.
I'm giving this nigga shit,
It's
man.
3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Okay. Start giving this nigga the game.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to sell the go. Just go. And let's see who's faster.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. No wasted time for Channing Tindall on that play. He got back there in a hurry and met him to stop him for a loss.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football.
I think in his mind, he been kind of understood.
Just haven't had a whole lot of
Ain't gonna be too much running here.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39. To throw is Jackson.
Oh, why is he that open, son? Why the fuck is this nigga that open, son? I know you see the play before that shit starts. Why the fuck is this nigga that open?
39 yards.
Explain to me why nobody nowhere near him, son. Like, please explain that to me, Ben.
I don't fucking know.
You saw the play?
I'm
Like,
looking right now.
like, why the fuck, if I'm trying to make a nigga go over there, you is that far away from this nigga, son, like on the other side of the field and just.
Oh yeah, that bunch shit he do, that's definitely his shit. He run that corner right over that bitch.
It's not that. The whole thing is, why the fuck am I a man, but the man that's supposed to be checking him is standing on the other side of the field, son?
Oh yeah, that shit. That's mad as shit.
Like, even when I try to line you niggas up.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays. Oh, this
Like, then I just ran into my own fucking man.
Ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
I ain't gonna get to play off him,
Second
man.
quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round.
But goddamn, son.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion right is Wilson. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball.
You wouldn't expect
Should
that.
be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 74 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling.
Wow, they shook the fuck out of him.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Get back, nigga, fuck. Keep coming up. Let me show you.
Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of
See, I figure when I go to that little set like that I formation, you gonna try to come up and shoot the face. I'm gonna show you. Keep leaving fucking Marcus Peters out there trying to run with Waddle. Keep fucking leaving him, bro.
Fucking time.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end
Boy, Boots
zone.
gonna be on fire by the time this fucking game over. Smoke me.
So probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
Why did you bat it? Why did you bat it?
Ball's down
Oh, you
incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL.
Why did he
You
bad it
want
said
to
I was
be the
going to
only
take that
defender
shit?
around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews.
I see what you be talking about though, because I be on the same shit on that type of play, son. Like, how the fuck I got a cornerback checking you when you just running a regular route, just smoking that nigga across the field with a tight
I'm
end?
trying to told you, nigga, that shit don't make no fucking sense, son. You not about to. If he can't intercept the pass, at least he should be there to play defense on it. Niggas be getting smoked. Like, I'm talking about 5 yards across the field. You behind this nigga. That shit don't make no fucking sense to me.
First half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is, and he's free going down the left.
Oh, that hurt.
And it's a foot race.
Fumble.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final.
You know what's crazy though? Nigga really think I'm cheating him. Huh?
I know.
How about that for an exciting end to the half? I mean, it's demonstrating.
I can't call a timeout.
They run back the block
I don't
kick
know.
to extend their lead.
What's that old
Because it's
expression?
into the half. I don't
Favors
know.
the bold.
I don't think that should matter, but
After it, got it. Worked out pretty darn well for them.
And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report.
You really think I'm for real though, so you really think a nigga doing that shit. So.
And we welcome you back now.
I hear what they can
alongside
make a
Charles
cheat
Davis,
deal, so.
I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I needed that too. That shit was big. I know he drove. You can't tell me he ain't drove, man.
he better be. Fuck, that's the end of the half, nigga.
Interesting locker room at halftime.
It was it was a 4-point game. Now it's a fucking 12-point game. Fuck.
Deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Second down, here's Mostert again, and he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Able to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot. But
Oh, he didn't catch that? Shit.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this
I heard you say,
guy-
oh, fucking, I still watched the play like I didn't know you didn't catch the touchdown.
You got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Oh, fuck. Did I kick it further now?
the kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. What was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had. And now here's another interception. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
We kind of on him now.
A little surprise back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5
Wasn't expecting to see Bradley Chubb in coverage.
Stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a
Wasn't
quarterback
expecting to see Bradley Chubb in coverage.
talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Back in the end zone, could he get his
Boy,
feet
Ben.
down? No.
Can't challenge this shit? Oh, I can't challenge it.
They won't let you catch the beat though.
Oh, and I had
Boy, you
that.
will not see a
That's some
quarterback
dumb
of his
shit.
caliber miss on one like that very
Oh,
often. I mean,
Jesus,
there
that
it is,
hurt.
wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that
Oh,
one back.
that hurt. That would have been ball game.
The chance of wasting this great starting field
We just throw
position.
it down. You can make it ball game. Let's go
This
this
is 3rd and long.
time.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. His first reception of the division.
He thought that bitch was going to that little out route like type shit.
Here's Mostert.
Come on,
He's
man.
gonna
God
lose
damn
yardage
it.
here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd
That
down.
turbo.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just a third
Oh.
quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
On 2nd and goal, Tua. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
It's all about slow and steady at this point,
They
man.
need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
20-something points. There's no way you should lose this game, even if you just
Ball up
run
to
the
the
ball.
35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Punt.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought
Right.
down. 2nd and
Run that
right
bitch
at
all
the
you
yard.
want, son. Run that bitch all
in the
day.
first half, but he's
I
able
don't
to
give
find
a
some
fuck.
room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 44, Jackson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
His position, and he's listed as a
I
tight
really
end,
blocked 2
but he
field
certainly
goals. That
doesn't
shit
run like
amazing.
one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
I blocked the field goal in the Super Bowl.
Jackson
nigga.
on first down. And that'll
Oh,
be
shit.
I'm a
complete
Super
to
Bowl from
Dobbins.
this shit.
They'll get this
Huh?
one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Give me that again.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by
Don't come out. Don't come out. Oh, fuck. I ain't won't come out.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense.
Oh,
This
shit.
is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time,
Yeah, he was in front
keep
the whole
advancing
time.
the ball down the field.
But at
And
the same
those two
time, I
just
can't
haven't
really
been
even
sync
see what the
thus
fuck I
far.
need
They've
there.
done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, based on the last 2 play calls we just witnessed, the word conservative is not in their playbook. Incomplete, and then they decide to throw deep from this point on the field. That's a team that's really getting after it.
Tua going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release.
Fuck, I couldn't even get none of the bitches out. I did not want to come out that fucking end zone,
You
man.
can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been
Y'all
beat
talking that
until
shit
here
about
in
seeing
the
your
third.
thing. Like, I can see that shit.
With it is Jackson. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
Doesn't that just sum up football? We
Get him,
see it
Fletch.
all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins.
I stripped that bitch in.
I see that shit. You pit stick that nigga.
I just press R1, point that bitch in his face.
A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance
I just need
to
a
the
field goal, yeah.
AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
I mean, you don't need nothing else really. Just score. But I'm saying the game over.
Well, I say I get a field goal. That's a full possession game, and I definitely ain't worried about what you're talking about.
Second and 11. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 86 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Play action, now it's Tua.
Oh, bitch, you lucky. Bitch, you lucky. I couldn't throw that
Finally
shit.
hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the
I'm gonna get back
backfield,
into what we
no
need
one
to
could
do.
stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right.
Get the fuck off me.
No shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a
There you go.
sack resulted.
And down
Did
right
that boy
around
say,
the
Ben, excuse me, I
32-yard
live?
line, 4
Yes, sir.
yards on the pickup.
When you find that kind of
Knocked
yardage,
out
you
of
couldn't
the
be
ball,
more
too.
confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And he's got some space here.
Let's go, Mostert.
And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a
he knows
defense.
this
They've
shit.
got 2 opportunities to get off
Huh?
the field. They haven't gotten
I said he
it
should
done,
know
so
this shit
now your
over with.
coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 14 yards. And the Dolphins are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point and good by Sanders. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Who crunched his ass?
Hands of Ross. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. From the 36, Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Jackson fighting his tight end, Andrews, for the Ravens' 1st down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson now.
Oh, fuck, I didn't go. Fuck, I didn't go back first enough. I knew it was coming.
Inside the 30.
Holy shit. You know I'm mad with myself on that one.
From the 29, Jackson.
I'm on that one. I'm waiting on that one. I'm waiting on that one. Let's go.
And the Dolphins will take
Let's go. I'm waiting on that one.
their own 14-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a
Catch
comfortable
him.
fourth
Catch him.
quarter
Catch
lead.
him. Catch him. Catch him. Catch him.
That's caught at the
Let's go.
25. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. But today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. They hand it off to Mostert. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
Well, trying to
They've
get
got
out of there,
second down
coach.
now as they look to salt this one away. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, shit.
Another 6. It's caught for a touchdown.
Oh, shit.
Continues. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class is starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, it's going to set up a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
I ain't playing, Ben.
They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things.
Get him, Bradley.
The self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room
Oh,
and watch
Jesus.
every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the
They
future.
just let Lamar run, get tackled,
I
and
think
keep
a lot of
pushing.
the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Oh, shit.
That's how you do it.
And what are the whistles for?
They call the timeout.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Okay.
He did.
Okay, 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
What you backing up for?
Mostert flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. After getting stopped on first down, that
felt good.
there, 2-yard gain. The Dolphins advancing in these playoffs. As we say so long, everybody.